Hello angels, and welcome to the September Mystery Craft Along for Artful Angel. If you've never participated in one of our Mystery Craft Alongs, I'm here to tell you what you have to look forward to. Oh, and I guess I should introduce myself too. This is Kim. I'm one of the members of the amazing design team, and we've done a couple of these and we've had so much fun, so we wanted to continue on. So what can you expect during the Mystery Craft Along? Essentially, the supply list has been posted ahead of time, so hopefully you've had a chance to get all of your supplies together. But if not, we will be going over that supply list here very shortly. And over the course of the next hour, I will be providing you with a clue about every 5 minutes. And at the end of the hour, you will have created a really fun fold card. See what I did there? So at any time over the course of this event, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to pop them into the chat. Myself and other members of the design team are here to jump in and help you. And really, the name of the game here is just to have fun. So please feel free to chat along with us. And yeah, we can't wait to see what you create. Make sure to share it in the album and the group for a chance to win a prize. Alrighty, let's get going. So our supply list today is number 1, solid cardstock color 1. A piece that is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and for this I used white. Number 2 is another piece of solid cardstock in the same color, cut to 3 inches by 6 inches, and again for this one I used a white piece of cardstock. Number 3 is a solid piece of cardstock in a coordinating color, cut to 1 7/8 by 4 1/8 inches. Number 4 is a piece of patterned paper cut to 1 3/4 inches by 4 1/8 inch. This piece is optional. Number 5 is a solid piece of cardstock in the same coordinating color that we used earlier, cut to 2 7/8 inches by 2 7/8 inches. And then a second piece of patterned paper in a coordinating pattern, cut to 2 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. Number 7 is another piece of your second color of solid cardstock, cut to 4 1/8 inches by 4 1/8 inch. And number 8 is a piece of patterned paper. This is a third pattern, cut to 4 inches by 4 inches. And number 9 would be a third coordinating color of cardstock solid, cut to 2 1/8 inch by 2 1/8 inch. Number 10 is solid cardstock, the same color that we used for number 1, cut to 2 inches by 2 inches. And again, for me, this one was white. Number 11 would be any coordinating ink colors that you want to use. Number 12 would be embossing ink and powder and a heat gun. If you want to use them, that is totally optional. Number 13 would be some coordinating ribbon. Number 14 would be any dies, punches, or desired supplies to cut out your main image and or your sentiment. Number 15 would be your adhesive of choice. Number 16, your embellishments of choice. And then number 17, you need a stamped, colored, and die cut if you wish. Main image, approximately 2 inches in size, give or take a little bit. Alrighty, angels, let's dive in. By now you should have gathered all of your supplies. So we'll go ahead with clue number 1, which is to score the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 inch piece of cardstock, which is number 1 on the supply list at 4 1/4 inches, and also the 3 by 6 piece of cardstock, which is number 2 on the supply list at 3 inches. clue number 2. Ink the edges of all of the solid and patterned panels except for number 1 and number 2 with one of your coordinating ink colors. clue number 3. Now this one might be a little confusing, so just trust the clue and go with it. I promise you it will work. Hold number 1 so that the 2-inch flap folds up from the bottom. You're going to open number 1 flat with the 2-inch flap open to the bottom. You'll adhere number 8 to number 7 and then adhere that panel to the center of the 4 1/4 inch square of number 1. Clue number 4. Hold number 2 so that the fold is at the top. Think of a mountain fold. You want your little mini card to look like a mountain. Then you will adhere number 2 in the center of number 1 on top of the patterned square, making sure that the fold is at the top. Clue number 5. Adhere number 4 to number 3. Wrap the ribbon around the panel and tie a bow on the right side. Fold the bottom flap of number 1 up, and you will adhere number 3, the piece with the ribbon, to the top of that flap. clue number 6. Do you know how hard it is to do this when you have animals? I have cats trying to kill each other. I have dogs that need my attention, and I have a cat that is winding himself around my legs. So if you hear all that noise in the background, I apologize. It is what it is. So again, sorry, clue number 6. Adhere number 6 to number 5, and then you will adhere number 10 to number 9, and then you will adhere number 9 to number 6, and then you will adhere that entire panel to the top panel of number 2, which is that little mini card that we worked with in the last step. clue number 7, we're almost there. You will add your main image to the front of the card. And by the front of the card, I am referring to the front panel of number 2. Clue number 8. Stamp and or emboss your sentiment, and stamp, punch, die cut, or trim to size, whatever you choose to do. Then you're going to adhere that to the lower left corner of number 2. Again, this is your little mini card that's on the front, but make sure to take care to not glue down to the bottom flap. So only apply the glue to the top of the sentiment piece. Otherwise, your card's not going to open, and that would be very, very sad. Clue number 9, this is our last one, is for you to embellish your card however you want, whether that's adding sequins or enamel dots, or I don't know what that would be. So go ahead and embellish it to your heart's content. And that's all we have. You have now created a joyfold card in a square shape with a little bit of a twist as it's turned a different direction and opens differently than most joyfold cards do. I can't wait to see what you've created. Please don't forget to upload your final project to the Artful Angel Facebook group. The link is in the slide, and we will have an album there just for you to add your photo to. And again, I can't wait to see it. I hope you've had fun and have created something beautiful. Have a great rest of your Saturday.